bitch, now I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, no longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living while that shit is soon in. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places. Homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced it. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Littlewoods State on the map. You can visit Lil Brody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling this shit, tell just you to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Know my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, rag the riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes, you can finish it back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business, how niggas get trapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box, then they niggas come back. When they even a score, Lisa Pina post a young boy ain't breathing no more, yo, it's a rap. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Yeah. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out, yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, y'all niggas be good. Word.
You hear me? Go subscribe. You heard? Go subscribe. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody, man. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. Come on, man. It's Monday. We lit. Let's get up. Oh, yeah. No Longer Trap Podcast. 101 DJ Franchise. You already know. Tune in. Oh, yeah. I make my morning debut on the Franchise Report this morning. Check me out. Oh, yeah. Check me out. 9 o'clock, be there, be square. No Longer Trap Pod making his debut on the Franchise Report. Shout out to DJ Franchise. Shout out to Mad Lad. Shout out to Miss Rody. Let's get it. Shout out to my big sister, Dada. Shout out to my cousin. Shout out to everybody. Good morning. My big sister, Tammy. I love you, sis. Tune in this morning. Julie, what's up, Julie? Tune in this morning. I'm making my debut on 101 on the Franchise Report. Shout out to DJ Franchise. Shout out to DJ Chop Stewie, will be there with me. Hottest DJ in the city, you know how we get it. Good morning, babe. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, that's OG. Paulie, what's up, man? Shout out to my big brother, Paulie. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to everybody, man. Tune in this morning, 101. Check me out, Mac. All right. He got them C-Mox drinks. Tap in. The best C-Mox drinks in the city. I'm telling you, tap in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tap in, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying, everybody? You know what I'm saying? This is Dick Pic Monday. You know how we get down here at the No Longer Trap Pod. Don't send no pic if she don't want it, and she don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that at all. But that's not what we doing here. You understand what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So good morning to everybody. Good morning to everybody. If y'all don't know yet, man, we sponsored by no other than Fit First. My man Joe Lazy, he's up in that gym killing fupas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man killing fupas. If you ain't went down there and got your fupa killed, I don't know. I don't know what you doing, man. You trying to wait to go to DR, whatever you trying? Nah, we killing fupas over here at Fit First. So shout out to everybody over there at Fit First. You know what I'm saying? My number one supporter, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Michaela, good morning, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Hit that share button, hit that like button. It's Monday, man. If you got a homeless sexual, get him out your house, man. Tell him it's time to go. You beat him for his face. You beat him for his meat. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Good morning to everybody, man. I hope everybody had a dope weekend, man. Shout out to DJ Chop Stewie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You know how we do on Friday nights. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to DJ Boom. Shout out to DJ Franchise. The hottest day party in the city, 148. You know how we do it. That shit was lit. You understand what I'm saying? But let's go. Let's travel the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Now, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to my family, man, the Hazard family, man. Hey, yo, man, I'm so proud of you guys this year, man. My family set the trend this year, man. And I love you guys, man. Every one of my little cousins, every one of my aunts, my uncles, everybody, man, I love you guys, man. We had a dope family reunion. And this is, you know what I mean? This is, we set the tone. You remember I told you guys a couple months ago that we got to get back to the family reunions that we remember when we used to go there and the love was there. You understand all the chaotic stuff, talking about people's kids and everybody worrying about who's sleeping with who and all of that. Nah, we never did that when we was younger. We all kids and we played. And know what I'm saying? The kids wasn't in the grown-ups business and none of that. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we grew up. If kids was in grown-ups business, my mother and my aunt and them, they would be like, boom, and you got your ass whooped. So we knew to stay in the kids' place. You understand what I'm saying? So that we got to get back to them days. You understand what I'm saying? Them days right there are much needed. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to my family. Shout out to my big cousin Dennis. Shout out to my big cousin Dennis Marrow, man. Yo, big cuz, I fucking love you, man. You know what I'm saying? I know we bump heads, but I seen your heart. You got the family together, and that shit mean a lot to me, man. And watching you, how you, yo, man, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm proud that you're my big cousin, man. Watching you make sure all of our families was good, and at times, I used to think you were stressing about things, but I know that your heart was in the right place. You just wanted us to have a good time, bro. And you taught me something. You understand what I'm saying? You taught me something, and I want to thank you, cousin. You know what I'm saying? You're my big cousin for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? You're my big cousin for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You taking lead of the family. Yo, man, that was dope, man. You know what I'm saying? You taking lead of the family was dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And I love you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if any of your cousins, anybody ever told you after them, but I'm telling you now. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you now. I texted you and told you I loved you after and how proud I was of you, but I'm telling you now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you watch me. Hey, yo, I know you watch me. Hey, yo, but nah, shout out to my big cousin Dennis Marrow, man. We love you, man. The family appreciate you, bro. And that's real. You know what I'm saying? So, moving on. Hit that share button, hit that like button. Everybody know it's Monday. We lit. You know what I'm saying? Billy Bob Thornton's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Billy Bob, what up, baby? Hit that share button, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't a subscriber, subscribe right now. You see the subscribers going up. You know what I'm saying? It's almost there. Once it gets there, you already know what's after that. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tay Harris. You know what I'm saying? Tay, I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that reached out to me and supporting the camping trip we're about to go on this weekend. Yo, everybody that gave up money, everybody that brought waters, everybody that bought juices, everybody that just supported me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the powers that be. I don't need all that clicky shit to get shit. I don't need to, I see now that all I got to do is reach out to my community. Reach out to the people that I know that love me and tell them I need help. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I reached out to Dave and I said, Dave, I need help. You understand what I'm saying? Same shit. You know what I'm saying? But I reached out to my community and y'all made it happen for me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to TJ Saws. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Shout out to Paulie. Oh, yo, Paulie pulled up at the club. You know what Paulie did? He pulled up at the club. He has so many waters and drinks. They're all right here. I wish I could move my computer and show you these mountains, how we doing this, man. You understand what I'm saying? Paulie pulled up to the club in the trunk. He said, yo, this is for me and my wife, man. Y'all have fun, man, and I'm going to try to pull up. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, that's real, man. My community, I don't need nothing else. I don't need all it. If you ain't doing it from the heart, I'm good. I'm good, man. I ain't begging. I ain't doing nothing. I'm asking my community. I ain't begging nobody. I'm asking my community. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody, man, that's making this happen, man. Yo, shout out to Bernice, man. She came through. Every time Bernice comes through for me, man. So shout out to Bernice, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's real. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody that's helping me, man, that's continuing to help me. Shout out to everybody that's going to be there, man. Because every time people say they're going to be there, they don't be there. That shit, I don't get discouraged anymore. I just have fun with what I got. You understand what I'm saying? So if you say you was going to be there, I hope you stand on it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you don't. You understand what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? No love lost, none of that. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Miss Diva in the building. You understand what I'm saying? My sister, she's one of the #1 supporters. You know what I'm saying? She'll be there. You know how we going to do it. You understand what I'm saying? But moving on. Yo, I got to give a quick shout out. I want to give a shout out to Mike Stevens. The reason why I got to give a shout out to Mike Stevens is because, you know, sometimes me and Mike disagree about things. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mike done bumped heads about things. And Mike knows my heart, though. Mike knows my heart. Mike knows my heart. Mike watched me grow up, just like Kobe did. Mike watched me grow up. You know what I'm saying? That's a man that I got up close with. That's a man that could tell me, shut up, Trap, and I shut up. That's a man that I had disagreements with, that we sat there and had disagreements with. But we still, the love, he knew my heart was still there. So to see him walk up on me and say, yo, call me tomorrow, man. Call me tomorrow. Whatever you need, call me tomorrow. Yo, Mike, I love you for that, man. I know that, Mike. Like I told everybody there, I know what cannons that I have, bro. I don't fear nobody. I fear Allah. When y'all get it that I only fear Allah, I don't fear no man, no cliques. I don't fear nothing but a God. That's all I fear. And I got some real human cannons, man. That's really support me, man. That really are behind me, man. That cared about. I was at them bus stops, man, getting frostbites on my hands every day to make sure the kids go to school. Oh, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about all that. So tune in to 101 this morning with DJ Franchise. Because I'm going to tell the world what's going on. Because let me tell you something, right? There's one thing is for certain and two things is for sure. I can't cap to the world, bro. Y'all know me. I can't cap to the world. So everything that I say this morning on 101 with Franchise, I stand on it. I stand on it. It's my view, how I see it. I stand on it. One thing my sister Tina taught me, she said, yo, bro, She said, yo, you got to start standing on it, man. Don't stop feeling bad for people after, because you got to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I stand on it. So when I to see Mike Stevens come out to me, and Mike looked me in my eye, and I know Mike Stevens all my life. When Mike Stevens looked me in my eye and told me that, yo, I don't need it. Don't worry about it. Stop stressing. I got you. Call me tomorrow. Yo, I slept so good and peacefully. I swear I did. I swear I slept so good and I slept so peacefully. And I thank you, Mike. Even if you don't help me, you don't do nothing, you gave me that. I don't know that support from that I never get from nobody. And you gave that shit to me last night. And that shit's real. Because I come on my own pockets. I never ask nobody. I never want pictures. I never want to come around. I never want to do none of that. I never. The kids, everybody will tell you. I never want to do that. Because the shit that me and my brothers are out here doing for the community, and I want to let you know this, Kobe, we thought about this in jail, man. We just laying down our plan that we thought down. You're not rolling with us, bro. That's all I'm saying. You're not rolling with us. Don't think this is some made up shit. I've been doing this shit for 20-something years. So don't come online and question how long my community service. I was doing this how long I've been doing this? I was doing this when they brought me out of segregation to talk to these kids. I was one of the first. I'm going to explain that to y'all this morning. I'm going to explain my community service to you, Kobe, so you can understand, because you've been, just like I've been out of your loop, you've been out of my loop too. So I want to tell you about my loop. I've been through a loop too. You know what I'm saying? I want to just share my loop with you. You know what I'm saying? So we could, you know what I'm saying, have that dialogue. That's all, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But moving on, Benny, 1 second. Let me get to this because I gotta go early. You know, I'll be at the radio at 101 this morning, man. So if you're tuning in right now, tune in at 9 o'clock. You're gonna check me at 101. I make my franchise report. Oh my God, they got me on the franchise report. Oh my God, I made it to the franchise. I finally made it to the franchise report. You know what's crazy? I thought that I would have been made it to the franchise report just for my community service and my shit, but I didn't. And I got mad at certain individuals. I got mad at people saying, damn. But then I told you my heart kicked in. I said, Trap, you ain't in this for the glamour anyway. You don't care about if franchise go on the franchise report. And that's why I love franchise. I love Lad. I love Miss Brody. You know what I'm saying? They're my peoples. You know what I mean? If they want me there, I ain't gonna get sad. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? I got love. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Spread love, not hate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. Chop, I'm on my way to get you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Chop Stewie. And I say that, shout out to DJ Chop Stewie. You know why? Because my cousin got my back. No matter what, but if I'm wrong, Chop Stewie tell me I'm wrong. And y'all know that. If y'all know DJ Chop Stewie, if Chop Stewie knows that I'm wrong, Chop's going, nah, I'm not standing on that. My cousin fears nobody. He's not the toughest. He'll tell you, I don't like guns. He's the scariest. Man, you pull a firecracker, Chop Stewie will go under the ground. You understand what I'm saying? He'll go under the ground. Chop Stewie will go under the ground. Hey, Chop, it's 9 o'clock. I'll be to get you in 15 minutes, man. You better be dressed, Chop. And you better, hey Chop Stewie, we're going on the radio. Make sure you bring Vaseline for them lips. I'm telling you, Chop Stewie, don't go on there embarrassing me. Don't go on there embarrassing me, Chop. Nah, shout out to DJ Chop Stewie, man. I told you guys, we're going to pull up at the radio. Shout out to Baldy on the check-in. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm making my franchise report this morning. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tune in this morning, man. But before I go, I just want to say one thing. Can y'all, I don't know if I be tripping, but I gotta say this. Most of these weed dispensaries, right? They're owned by politicians. I've been Googling stuff. The same people's. I want to talk about this, but I don't know about it. But I don't want to seem like I don't know what I'm talking about. But I want to get somebody here that knows what they're talking about, because I got questions. Why do all of these politicians, all of these ex-mayors, everybody that was in these big firms are making all of this money in these weed? Not nobody in the hood owns a weed dispensary. Not no local person owns a weed dispensary. Why is it all See, can I just, this is my assumption. I'm not saying I know what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is this. The people, while we were sitting there talking about each other and worrying about all the other shit, can you know what the politicians was doing 5 years ago? Can I tell y'all that this is what I thought about in the shower? All of the politicians years ago was thinking about that. Oh, hold on. I got to take this call. Hey, good morning, my brother. Hey, yo, I don't usually take calls when I'm live on the air. You know what I'm saying? But I got to take your call. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, shout out to J.L. Danis. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to motherfucking J.L. Danis. You know why? Because this man right here, James Lee, he's not just one of my number one supporters. He's not just a friend. That's just one of my big brothers. I remember I told you I got a lot of people that can tell me to shut up. If James Lee told me right now on Phone Trap, you got to shut up. I don't like what you're talking about. Guess what I got to do? I got to shut up. But saying all that, yo, James, good morning, my brother. I love you. What's up, my brother? Oh my God. Do y'all hear this? Now all of y'all people are listening. Remember I told you, hey yo, can I tell you about James Lee? I said, I got a lot of stories about how he just helps. He don't care how he just helps. He helps. So when we spend that money at J.L. Danis, guess what, people? Yo, that money's coming fucking right back. Go over there and challenge him. You programs in the city, you people doing, you groups doing stuff for the youth, come over there and challenge James Lee at J.L. Danis. Then you'll come and holler at me at No Longer Trap Podcast. But check out this event he got going on. It's on Wednesday. Hold on, let me bring you close to the mic so they can hear you, James. Go ahead, James. Explain that one more time.
Okay, so this Wednesday, we're inviting every single DJ, whether we know them or not, in Rhode Island, to come to our building. We will be giving them out a reward when they step in our door.
Wow.
We're going to be giving a 65-inch TV to a DJ.
Wow.
We're gonna have open bar from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have a complimentary buffet.
Oh my God.
It's for each and every.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We about to turn up. Oh my God. Hey yo, my city. You know what's our slogan in Rhode Island? If it's free, it's for me. If it's free, it's for me. That's our slogan. If it's free, it's for me. At J.L. Danis, that's how we doing it Wednesday. What's the time?
We're gonna start at 6 o'clock. We're gonna end it at 1 o'clock, but we have a few DJs that are gonna be doing a set. Obviously DJ Buck.
Hey James Lee, and not to change topics, but I'm glad you called. This is my God. This is Allah. You know what I'm saying? I got a question for you, and I know you're gonna answer it real. James Lee, I talk with all my DJs in my city, and this is what I came up with. Hey James, I want my DJs to get paid before they walk in the door, James, and I want you to hear me out, and I'm gonna tell you why. And if you don't agree, you can tell me the reason why is because when my DJs walk in the club, right? If a fight happens or something happens, they gotta wait there to 4 o'clock in the morning to get their money. My DJs got families. Hey James, my DJs don't want to complain to the club owners that they gotta wait all the way until after everybody's out of there, the money's counted, the bartender cleaned their ass. Nah, you understand what I'm saying? We're not going for that no more, James. And I'm asking you, can J.L. Danis set precedent You understand what I'm saying? Set precedent. You're doing everything. You're doing this great show for the DJs. Yo, your club will be the first to set precedent. Yo, every DJ that walks in J.O. Dana's, if you're being paid to walk in J.O. Dana's, you're going to get your money when you walk in. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why, because if these people got kids, families, this 1 o'clock in the morning, James Lee, if a fight happens in your club and God forbid if something happens, you're in chaotic. You're not thinking about paying no DJ. So now he suffers or she suffers. So I don't like that with my DJs. I'm there after the club watching my DJs, so I'm speaking for my DJs.
Right. The only thing I can say is unless they have a pre-planned thing before going into the building. If they have their agreement on something, like we agree, like listen, this is what's going to happen beforehand, whatever, which it's on the DJs too to start doing that. Then it's on them. You know, it's not just on the club owners, it's on both.
It's on both, yes. And I talked to the DJs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna bring it up to franchise this morning on the franchise report. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna, cause the DJs feel the same way. You understand what I'm saying? Every DJ that I talked to felt the same way. See, some DJs that you hire, they're not gonna come to you complaining. You hire them. So I'm not gonna come to you. You're paying so I'm complaining for them. Because it's not right.
Right, I understand.
And I want club owners to understand that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And if you told a DJ you're going to give him X amount of Z money to DJ that night, as soon as you come in, you should have no problem going, yo, here's your money, bro. Let's get this club rolling. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Especially if you know that DJ. You know franchise get your club going every week. So it ain't no question.
Absolutely. Even if I'm not there.
Yes, even if, see, when you're not there, a lot of these club owners are not there. So now these DJs are chasing around a knucklehead bartender, a manager or whatever, that thinking they're trying to be over super bosses.
We definitely have our system in place already because me and franchise been rocking for 3 years now straight, so there's no issue there.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to my DJ franchise. But thank you, man. I gotta go. I appreciate you. I'll see you on Wednesday.
I apologize for
Nah, you ain't gotta apologize. This show is for our community. We got a community event coming on for all our DJs in our city on Wednesday. We got free liquor from 6 to 7. We got free buffet. We getting awards to the DJs walking in the door. Yo, we will all be there. I'll see you there,
All right, then.
I love you, man.
All right. And thank you. I love you too. Thank you.
All right. Shout out to James Lee. Shout out to James Lee. I told you I got all over the city. This is my city. But yo, man, I love y'all. I see y'all in about half hour on the franchise report. Let's get it, man. Y'all already know, man. Let's get it, man. Y'all already know. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You ain't subscribed now. I don't know why you ain't subscribed. Shout out to Fifth First, my #1 supporter, my #1 sponsor, Joe Leezy. Check me out. I'm going to make it my debut. Shout out to US Black Business Network. My brother Unique. Hey Benny, I ain't touched nothing, Benny. Benny, check this out.
C23.
Shout out.
Pack your shit. Hey Thomas, let's go. Yo, they let me out this bitch now. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, no longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your town. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living while that shit is soon in. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both.